Hello everyone and welcome to the Jamaica 179th Street Station Summit along the F line here in technically Jamaica Estates. This is technically Jamaica Estates because you know why? There's proof. By the way, we got a vagrant, no surprise. And this reminds me of the missing bike wheel in Auburndale in Northern Francis. So let's get in before any more shady things happen. So when I normally reload my Metro card here, this is where I normally go down. There's another passageway that's I think, what is it? Right. There's another way I like to go to by the apartment building, but we're not going to go near that because then, you know, that would just be a waste of time. But we are going to go to the elevator because if you don't remember, back in 2018, I think this was 2018, maybe 2019, I don't remember. I showed you how dirty the elevator was after a snowstorm, and MTA didn't do a good job of taking care of it, and the ceiling was leaking. The ceiling's leaking! The freaking ceiling's leaking! See, this is why I have to keep exposing the MTA, because this is just ridiculous. And then look at this. Look, that's pretty much the ceiling. It's leaking. I mean, look at this. Pretty much the entire station, when you look at it, it's just wet from a leaking roof. Today is my first visit back to that elevator. Okay, I don't have weekend work. They never put weekend work up until Thursday or Friday in most cases. Because that's what my COO of Passengers United, Charlton D. Suzza, told me a while back. Okay, so give you an idea. This is the entryway. We'll be going there later on. You have your ticket booths. I have used them before. They're pretty reliable. Got your Metro card machines. I've used these before in the past. And I will be, what was I supposed to do? Right. I'll go the elevator. Well, I'm going to wait for it to come back down. Or I think, you know what? Let's go upstairs using the steps. And then what I'll do is I'll just take the elevator back down so we can at least do it one way. And hopefully nobody's going to take it back. Because there were people in it. Because if you remember, when I took the elevator the last time, I had it all to myself. So let's see if I'll get the elevator all to myself. Yeah, most likely I'm gonna. So I gotta hurry up. But look, demise of Jamaica. Look at that trash. Right by 179th Place in Hillside. Look at that. So I gotta hurry up before I lose this elevator. Better hurry up. Okay, so thankfully the ceiling isn't leaking. They have a camera in here. And yeah, I mean, somewhat it's decent, but it's a little trashy in here. Definitely the last time was completely a mess. This time, I will admit, the elevator is a little bit better, but it's so slow. I mean, my goodness. This is a very slow elevator. This is just like 59th Street Columbus Circle. I remember when I went on that elevator at 59th and Columbus, that elevator was completely slow. I mean, it was slow as molasses. Because I had to take the B or the D up to, it was down to 53rd and 7th to get the E. So, we're going to slide in right now. So let's put our Metro card. And I'm going to have to reload a Kew Gardens because that's where I'm on my way to get my lunch for tomorrow. So I might as well kill two stones with one bird, you know, come here to Jamaica and finally get the summit over with here. So one thing I want to mention, they do have bathrooms at the station. So there are bathrooms at the station. And guess what? The women's is closed. Oh boy. They don't even have a time when they're going to reopen. And I was hoping I could get an 46 train today, but looks like that might not happen. Meanwhile, the men's room is open, but take a look. Not even gonna describe what I just saw, because that's TMI and we don't want to piss off someone. So I already used that word, but piss is one of actually the 7 bad words you can't say on YouTube, so I do apologize for saying it. I mean, it's not technically a curse, but George Carlin said it is a curse word, so I do apologize. I'll piss someone off, make them angry, is how you say it in a sentence. So let's see, is this gonna be the next train to Brooklyn? I'm gonna see. Maybe it is, I don't know. Yep, look what we got. Graffiti. Nobody can tell the station's in bad shape. Let's see, is this gonna be the next train? Oh, okay, this isn't gonna be the all right, so the train goes that way, all right. But I did see other graffiti, so we are gonna have to go to it. Hope the F isn't having an issue, because I do have to get to Kew Gardens. Because if there's no F train, I'm screwed. I have no way to get back to Union Turnpike. So I need to be in that area. Okay, so let's see where we saw the graffiti earlier. So I think it was around here. Was it around here? I don't know, because I remember when I was talking to you all from here, when I was at the elevator, I noticed there was graffiti. I noticed it. Maybe it's my paranoia, but I don't know. I did see something earlier. So let's get downstairs. So we do have the tracks. Might as well go take a look at this one. And I notice here that at this station, you have the same tile work as Kew Gardens Union Turnpike. Now, one thing I am noticing that's different about this station, I've never seen this before. Now, I can explain this. So, the blue is for the E train, because sometimes the E train does run here. The orange is obviously for the F. So, that's how I know it so well. And look at this. Trash. Trash, trash, trash. Uh-oh. That is not good. Not good at all. Yep. More of it on the tracks. So, we can't really check the other side right now, but this F train, I'm assuming it's probably going to turn around and then go back to Coney Island and Brooklyn. So again, we are going to wait for the F. Oh, here's the graffiti. Here it is. Right here, I found it. Yep, that's vandalism right there. Definitely got a picture of that. So already 2 noticeable incidents of graffiti at the station. Can't make this stuff up, folks. You just can't. So again, the next train to Coney Island will be on this track. Now, this is going to be one of the newer refurbished trains that were done at the rail yard here in Jamaica. So, I'm assuming this is going to be our next train. So I guess in the meanwhile, we're going to see if we can find a countdown clock to find out when the next westbound train to Coney Island's leaving. That is a good question. When is the next train to Coney Island? There should be a countdown clock. So there is a help point. Zoom into that. And hopefully the clocks are working here, because they are the same clocks we have at Kew Gardens Union Turnpike. There's something in common I have noticed. More graffiti. Oh boy. Can't show you that because there's actually workers busy and I don't want to, get the camera in front of them. But this station is fully ADA compliant, which is good. So, okay, let's see when the next train's leaving the Stillwell. Okay, the next train to Stillwell is in 4 minutes. All right. So at least, oh my God. That stinks. I gotta walk away from that. Those were 2 homeless people. I think there's more down here. Boy. Yep. Only in the hood. That's when Andy Q always says Andy from NYC. Which I'll tag his channel right now if you want to see it. Still, it's just disgusting. How are there people already in the train? The door is half open. Oh boy, that's an epic fail. I'm gonna go on this car. There's more seats available. Ugh. That's an epic fail, folks. I never walk between the train cars, but under the circumstances, I never do that. You would think that there'd be some common gratitude right here, but no, you don't want to do that. They always do this on the A train. Because again, this is supposed to be a train to Stillwell. So I'm assuming, you know, hey, we're leaving for Coney Island any minute. But, yeah, homeless people. You know, that's what you get here. So I don't want to make the summit too long, but you get the idea. Get the idea of how bad the problem is. So, I think with that, I'm going to wrap up the summit. I literally just smelled 2 people who desperately need to take a shower. Just saying. So until the next one, please take care.